But that's okay. I know this is a difficult time.
Good job, Bamboo Love. Do you know what these two small...
Anything you've had before.
I didn't know you were into hot rods.
There's plenty you don't know about me.
Like Shrek.
Yeah. It's like a costume for your car.
Yeah.
Do my recipes, right?
You were saying a lot of this stuff is local.
A lot of this stuff is local, so like my...
Una de las aventuras que se llevan a cabo sobre las montañas que rodean.
This looks like. So it plugs into your 12-volt, we used to call it a cigarette.
Shelley?
Vous voulez plus de fibres et les apprécier? Restaurant Fibre est fait de fibres.
And I got an extra $20,000 to leave to
softener drawer. It's formulated with odor-releasing technology to help remove.
此外，根據統計局對12至17歲移民嘅調查，只有50%。
Lazy. Well, you know, he's just not himself.
And I ever have.
Thank you for not only cleaning our home, but uplifting.
Forms have all the personal info thieves need to steal your identity. That's why LifeLock monitors millions.
He's not out of the woods yet. Doctors will.
It's already applying.
Well,
you're,
and then what
you
are
can
these?
do it yourself.
What are these?
These are stickers.
Go? Okay, let's see. We.
I talk too much. I talk 30 seconds too long. All right, but here's the earring.
And Leaf fans believe he should know better. And what do I mean by that? Austin Matthews grew up in Arizona. He didn't.
We are following breaking news. A woman has died following a stab.
Yes, it was. It was. And so...
Your teddy bear Tim.
Terima kasih! Terima kasih!
Very good.
Got a big one here. Don't even try it! Ta-da!
Started for free at Ancestry.ca.
A&W stackers.
To COVID, you'll beat anything else that's coming.
No matter.
The Prager University East Coast Gala is set to feature Ben Shapiro.
In Ottawa, you can't avoid it. I was reading in the paper, and it was actually at the same time, just recently, they had two.
A standard of clean, even in your machine.
Clean enough for you?
Yeah. Scrape, load, done. Cascade Platinum Plus.
Easy.
You can watch Bo in the batter spot.
Milestone after all. McKinnon, fourth fastest active player to 1,000 career points. His teammates out to celebrate again as Colorado leads 1-0.
So juicy. It's just fried to perfection. It's that wet batter. It just keeps all that moisture in.
Please.
I'll bring some fresh towels to your room.
Okay, that would be fine.
Okay, we'll be in touch.
Now they toast. They look better now, right? Don't they look better? Do they left something for your job answer the trunk?
Sometimes when I think about it, I don't know if I should have been happy or sad. Happy because I was alive.
More than I do.
I pulled a hamstring walking the dog.
Aging doesn't have to be rough.
Saved hundreds by bundling our home and auto insurance. Liberty.
Hey, kid. It's pronounced Bibberty.
Liberty.
Bibberty.
Liberty.
Bibberty.
Liberty.
Bibberty.
Liberty.
No, she's mocking me. Very mature.
Yes, Mom. What are you doing?
It's for the insurance.
First dates aren't always simple, but submitting a claim on the Bel Air Direct app actually is.
Easy.
What's the smoke?
I cook breakfast.
You burned something?
And flex. Relax.
Saw the boots in the closet. They feel so comfortable. They
To pull together a delicious homemade meal. Any
Mix and match, away in a flash.
What are your
And so that's really what we worked on together, because I didn't say like,
And also just because some domestic products are just smaller vineyards.
His money back. He didn't get a refund back because he was disqualified for the tournament. He got upset and said, well, I'll show you.
El frente radiante del glaciar Spegazzini.
一去到呢一個總督嗰度咧，係正式辭職。
Thought through it. And some
For many years.
Wow.
D'évaluer des comédiens, des comédiennes.
casino?
Looking for a smarter way to mop? Try the Swiffer Power Mop. And
I just came back from my break, and Lizzie wasn't the one driving.
Call to order, and there's no contract or commitment. Hard to home.
Having two kids in diapers impacts every
or anything like that. This is a really every day that we've been on this trip is a blessing.
PEI, I can tell you that many tourism industry related businesses are
And beer money. He has sold out venues worldwide, leading the country.
Water for drinking and other household uses.
The next night shift starts working at bedtime to fight your worst nighttime symptoms.
Oh, well, is it your favorite?
Well, let's see.
Actually, I'll now that we've bonded a bit, I'll dive.
Wizards and
You can fly during peak season or last minute without the points hike.
Holmes. Luke and Chezzy break it all down. It's coming up on SportsCenter.
SportsCenter is brought to you in part by.
It happens to most guys.
Blue Jays get a couple late hits, but do not score. Still trail 3-1.
Free no obligation guide. Call 1-866-286-2447. That's 1-866-286.
Irresistibly fluffy stack is topped with wild Nova Scotia blueberries and sugar moons.
Don't just say I'm a three-point shooter.
what a game. Loss in points, 12 rebounds, all career highs. To score 30 as the Raptors win 119-104.
Difference is in the quality.
My tribute.
One crew member is listed as still missing.
How'd you say that again?
No.
Massa.
I like this.
Reduce the risk of symptoms getting worse.
And my CIDP can be treated once weekly.
Listening to some Bob Marley, man, with his big sleeve, listening to
7 days. We are going to be seeing those snow levels drop.
I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes 10 years ago. It was overwhelming.
But it didn't stop me from opening my own salon.
I'm Maria, and this is what...
All my ladies try this deal real quick. Let your body.
CapitalDirect.ca.
The first time around. And I think it's interesting, you still do the
more out of every single delicious egg.
Sparkle! Let me go!
So you can get a delicious homemade meal on the table.
Cook it to about, 130 to 140 internal temperature. So we're just going to cook it long enough to get the skin.
Invités qui manquent d'humidité. Et merci à Bernie.
Ah, Bernie.
Oh. Raptors lead by 5.
That's
Didn't know about me and I didn't know about...
Who are you?
I
am Steve.
What the heck?
I'm gonna tell you how I feel about something.
Okay.
Colonians do, like Argene Principe. Central 60 after the break.
Today, and that one is gone. He's some.
He was falling off the ladder. The ladder got knocked out from underneath.
No, you cannot. Chad only 6'1", but showing off the ups.
In that time, he's won multiple medals at the Canada Games, and now he's a favorite to win a medal on the world stage.
It's really special. It's my first games, and I just never been to Italy, and just being here, traveling.
So I'll tell you this, that team.
We probably should have known that before we made the deal. Maybe that changes.
And the weather options window will appear. If there are multiple areas available, area for which you would like to receive weather information or statistics. For the area you have chosen can also be viewed in the channel guide and the browser bar.
Nobody's hand breading every piece with love. Nobody's adding rose.
Hank, you got me.
No, come on now.
Financially secure retirement. A message from the Government of Canada.
Things to feel at peace and to feel grounded and stable.
Geométricas masas de hielo llegaban a medir hasta 1000.
And glossy color that lasts. Change your hair color for good.
Excellent watching. Good job!
Amusez-vous avec l'histoire de votre famille. Commandez votre trousse ADN sur Ancestry.
Yes. At this point, I'd like this keyring.
As a person of what it costs to get in. That's not what we were arguing about. So
well, what were you
arguing
about?
My side of the story about? So
kids to make breakthroughs in their.
Yeah, so it started in early pandemic.
Include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, stomach pain, constipation.
Keeping in accordance with that, I believe in Jesus.
I wasn't really sold on it until I.
And a stop sign. Oh, and a scooter.
The fourth day in a row of sunshine. That'll be the first time since October that
And shop now at tsc.ca. Excited gets in the way of a good night's sleep. That's why there's Vicks.
And experience NC Life for yourself. Register and attend for your chance.
Late 1800s. Wow.
Part of your system.
Hey, I care for you, I'm here, and I'm with you right now. And so I just...
Tariffs on Canadian steel and aluminum to 50.
Bear paws. Mom likes that they only use real stuff in them. I like that I don't have to catch them myself.
That entry was written the day before he was shot.
Your father acted heroically.
Yes. But he's not here. At least,
It's gone, and it is way gone.
For auto service, only at Canada's Garage.
Yep. A little bit of pepper.
I don't know.
I proposed a mystery contest, and then we had prize money for the sleuth who solves it.
Friday.
See you around, Sonny.
let's go home, see.
Color natural oak accents and adjustable shelves designed to provide a custom.
Your sealed coat, things that keep you warm. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. No, it's okay. That was tough. My sealed coat, things that protect you. What do you got, Mike?
A tent door.
Things that have flaps? No.
The sleeping bag.
Islands, northern sky will carry you away. You know you have to leave here. You wish that you could stay. There's 4 directions on this map, but you're only going one way.
Back for another flounder fish sandwich?
The exercise and entertain.
The following program is available with described video.
False prophets?
We're going to become so rich.
I don't know. Is it?
I am teaching a creative writing class
at our place.
But with grown kids, Cora and Spencer still around, they're home.
And surcharge on energy exports.
It's the price.
Oil servicing.
In downtown Vancouver could be on the way out. The future of the Toys R Us starts hitting their pocketbook.
Welcome to a space for friends and family.
Meilleur, je l'assume.
Their child is in hospital.
I literally was like, what if it's the cash cab?
Are very stiff.
A life beyond amazing.
Essentially, Sarah, we're understanding that Trump is promising.
Sarah Haynes.
Hey, good morning, Drew. Good morning, everybody. And I want to say, Mama May.
Uber to take him and his friends home.
Fears of a possible recession, which.
No, it's my scooter.
Oh, cool, Chris. But is it Chris?
You know what, Clive? Playing a villain on TV was fun, but being one in real life is even better. Heist music!
There's a strange Chinese guy watching me.
Point shot, Barrett Hayton.
Ending their three-game skid.
What inspired the Superman punch there?
I think it's just on the moment. I feel I had an opening there.
Duked it out in one of 3 fights in the first 9 seconds of the round-robin game. The two combatants continue their back and forth off the ice, leading to the
Next with a full court pass for the layup. Porter, Stoncic.
From a pushing match in front of that, but.
For NCAA basketball, you see them over the course of the next couple of weeks. And this is right around.
Jenny, I don't know, but this commute's taking a toll, so.
It's gone. The chicken is just so perfectly moist.
See if I can do the slurp. You got all the flavor of traditional.
The moment I feel I had an opening there, and I just took it.
After that, I think I spaced out. I was so taken back. Someone, well, I guess he said he did it last year, but that was legit Superman punch. So he can chuck him.
Yeah. On a mat, let's say, and.
Trump administration, these tariffs that have been threatened on steel and.
Like you really, you have to be.
The baton was literally like.
It must continue.
Off of Rainier Avenue about 8 o'clock last night, and they found a man.
Until the U.S. shows its neighbor respect. Savannah?
All right, Garrett, thank you very much.
Now to the urgent search for a missing college student. The University of Pittsburgh junior vanished while on spring break with a group of friends at a popular tourist destination in the Dominican Republic. NBC's.
It is true. It's okay.
Carney is just like Justin.
25% tariffs on other goods that will affect the rest of Canada.
In a very real way, the stability of the American economy.
And it's largely
big adventure ever. Sky.
Hey, we'll see you out.
Of where we should have been in life. So what if you
cuit, mais avec un couteau, si je vous montre là, juste ici. Si tu vois quelqu'un, si tu vois du maquillage.
Would have done it by now.
Whatever is going through my insides right now.
But when the drug companies say we Lowland rain here also means we get some new fresh.
The project part of creating a 2-lane.
Virginia revealing Monday.
Gum from a gumball machine. Let's make a prototype real quick.
Can they do it again? Sanderson. Stutzla, ball of factory, broken stick along the boards now. Stutzla. And Sanderson outside.
Is the ceiling for the Colorado Avalanche?
Of your next getaway. While your travel plans.
Stanley Cup. That is where they can go.
He just finds a way to make a save. I mean, it was awesome by him. It was just sending chills down my spine. You know, to be appreciated like that, and you know, to get cheered for like that, it's an unbelievable feeling. And you know, I just couldn't be happier to be here and you know, be a part of this team.
So with the win, Ottawa leapfrogs Columbus to take over the top wild card spot, sends also now 5 points up on the Wings, and the Habs now 4 points back to the Blue Jackets in their quest to snag a wild card spot of their own. Edmonton was in Buffalo.
I find it interesting. I do think there's a big more
from Ayton, and I listen to 88.
Because unfortunately.
Program that you find in the program guide. You may also schedule a always catch all episodes of your favorite program. You through the recording options available through the Now Playing feature makes it easy to see at a glance.
Around a little bit?
Yeah, that'd be great.
All right. Chorus room.
Because you have one strike now. But here we go with another $100.
Not coming back. Elon just said they're taking.
The value the one gets.
And also because if you take or if you do.
Chaos is creating such
match is very high profile and Maestro needs to be.
Si votre bain a beaucoup de vécu, personne ne lui donnera une nouvelle vie comme bain.
I don't know how a bird thinks.
Don't you worry about it.
122.
Oh, wait.
الانسحاب أو الخضوع.
Yeah.
Thank you. Here, so it seems to me.
Yeah. He's at Australia.
He then asks for Valletta's wallet.
Directors just authorized the Erie Canal Harbor development.
Let's fly.
Oh, the wheels on Elmo's trike go round and round.
Really just pops together. You can see the strength of
For the majority of this season away from the puck, it just happened.
Would watch golf with me on Sundays.
Casey. The teaching of it, you learning by the watch.
Okay, yes, maybe he got the way again, but he didn't. Man, just like you said.
Okay, Gag, time to go Taz hunt.
You can see the NASDAQ market here, which is full of the high.
Steve Scott's exclusive new 2-CD set, Heartbeat of God,
is nothing compared to the auto sector.
Grappling hook with titanium cable.
Had before. Go Mojo mode on a.
Carrington behind the back.
Today we got our first look at the super pest in Panthers red after his stunning trade deadline deal to the Atlanta.
Where I go.
Processing your application. They got a 10-year backlog.
But what happens when they do find out?
Why would they want to find out?
You didn't get. So let us begin the bonus round with a plate.
You know it's gonna be good.
Doctors recommend Colase.
Life into your laundry. The following program contains scenes with violence and mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
Sky, exhale, inhaling forward.
I need your arms around me.
I'm obsessed. Try Gain Super Flings. McDonald's has low prices for all.
No, things weren't good between the two of you, but.
I think we still need the crosswalks. I think.
For one example, it would be like, say,
Company since 1922.
Sure. Vistaprint prints business cards.
No matter what experience you're looking for, you'll.
And sometimes the last thing before.
Expense is too much. What is it?
Well, this, my friends, is.
Là, ça va vous donner 4 belles.
No, it's not the Rogers Center.
$1. Cordless phone. My grandmother would.
Skydome is correct for $25.
Have one, and if you see green, we have more, but.
He gives us. But we are not owners. We
don't know what the animus is to Canada. There's.
No matter what they may be. At Dignity.
$240.
Fighting and Bell trying to break things up.
Force cracks and stop them from spreading. A $350 value for free.
Me, that's what makes a community. I'm here for you.
Ouch! Classic.
SpongeBob SquarePants every day on YTV. Also streaming on Stack TV.
But I paid so well.
You see, he never tells me nothing.
For the whole night, right? Then the bartender's like, yeah, you know.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander for MVP. Round 2 of the.
Hey, Canada. Diabetes and obesity can increase.
Obligation quote. Call one of our trusted insurance advisors today at 1-84.
First started Specialty Mix 4 years ago. I never thought I would. People kept on telling me to train hard, try hard.
Choose. Gold is easy to invest in online. It could help you.
In a bit. Put the Wizards off balance and.
Mary? All right, into the pan, cover with tinfoil.
This goes in the oven for how long?
5.
Working and working and working.
Could be. Because with Phoenix.ca, I can connect with a physician to talk about ED.
Unwind. Your coziest faves are all on sale. Lazy Boy.
Transition to the Prime Minister's office. Well, in his final days in office,
Trump's latest threat of doubling those tariffs on Canadian steel.
I got this one. Too much like my dress.
Throughout making your film, I think Joel has remarkable.
The first time I'd given myself permission to do that, I had locked.
Mountains, the Olympics, doing a great job as a rain.
Who's finally able to smile and be back at the job she loves after a series of frightening symptoms.
More on this wall than I thought there was, and we haven't even gone the whole way yet. But you have
Like anything you've had before.
I grew up in a small town. I didn't think I'd end up this way. I just.
Online for individuals in the future if that free.
Sees general contractors and fabricators.
Contains a prominent pronouncement of the pirate pup. He who finds this chest.
These are vintage.
Burnaby, I only had Sven Robinson and Howard Carter.
Je vais le mettre dans la plaque et on va le remettre avec du sirop d'érable.
Le deuxième niveau de mon concours va...
Constipation. Senecot helps you achieve euphoria using the...
Cole Anthony driving and man.
And if this just isn't working for you, you can discuss additional...
Shed! You can't deny him!
Jamal Shed, just 6'1".
Rising up and throwing it
Look at the reaction. That's terrific.
And so there's a lot of conversations that can be had.
Level as well. Another guy who
your car and your life. For the last 99 years, we've produced memorable shows, catchy jingles, entertaining concerts, and fun contests to play, both on the radio and on TV.
CKNX TV, Channel 8, from Wightman, Ontario.
Do you have any CKNX memorabilia you can share with us? Posters from old events, audio or video recordings, promotional.
To select Future and press OK. There are 4 options available at the bottom of the screen. Button, Actions, green button, and Sort, blue button. If you press the red
Love the suit. Geno Smith, the first to fighters on Friday. Seattle wastes no time finding a replacement. Why was Sam Darnold and Seattle the right pick for the free agent quarterback?
Jay, because, I mean, think about it this way. Even if the production is even in the minds of the Seahawks between Geno Smith and Sam Darnold, they saved about $10 million per year because they were offering about $35 million to Geno Smith, which is right around what they came in with Darnold. And Smith wanted 45, so they were going to have to pay another $10 million per year. So they saved the $10 million per year. They get a third-round pick out of it, right? And they think that maybe they even got the better quarterback out of the deal. So if you're thinking that way for Seattle, all of this makes sense for you. The Geno Smith thing, I go back to last year. I had reported he wanted a new deal back then. He wasn't happy about the fact that the Seahawks wouldn't address it. He did talk to the media and said, yeah, everybody knows their worth, and he made a push, and they shut it down at that point. So once we got to this point and we heard that there was a big spread, I said, look out here, because he's going to wind up in Vegas, because we knew what Pete Carroll wanted with regard to a quarterback he was comfortable with, and a guy that he was familiar with, and a guy that he knew would come to Vegas with a chip on his shoulder, and that's what he's getting in Geno Smith. As for Darnold, he was only going to get a one-year deal from Minnesota, and it was going to be much lower than the $37.5 million he's going to get from the Seahawks in year one of this deal. Plus, he's got another $18 million or so in guarantees into year 2. Minnesota was not going to do that because they've got J.J. McCarthy. Eventually want to turn it over to him. So Darnold gets the better deal. The Seahawks, in their mind, get the better deal when you look at everything all combined. And look, Geno Smith's going to get a new deal in Vegas soon, I believe. So going to be closer to what he was looking for from the Seahawks. Also headed to Vegas, which is a tax-free state, which you always got to factor in here, right? So if he gets a little less than he would have gotten in Seattle, it's okay because he's not paying as much in taxes. It all evens out.
As for Justin Fields, yeah, I sometimes forget how young he is. He's only 26 years old, and now he's about to head to his third team. He's leaving Pittsburgh for the New York Jets. But, Mike, is this the quarterback of the future for the Jets, or is this just a stopgap once again?
It's possible. I mean, the Jets are holding the number 7 pick. I don't see them taking a quarterback there. They just have too many other needs as they reset here. And I know that Aaron Glenn, who was the defensive coordinator for the Detroit Lions when Fields was with the Bears, knows what it's like to have to defend all the skills that Justin Fields has. You just got to tap into it and give him a system that makes the most sense. The Steelers last year, he did a nice job, but they were kind of keeping it small for him, you know, putting him in situations where he was comfortable and not making mistakes, and then eventually they were going to open it up a little bit more offensively. They just never got to that point because Mike Tomlin then inserted Russell Wilson, which looked like a good decision early on, not so much later on. So the Jets and Aaron Glenn, and Glenn was in Detroit when they traded for Jared Goff, and we all thought it was a stopgap, and he wound up being the franchise quarterback. So you know that Glenn and the Jets are going to keep open the possibility to that. It's going to depend on how Justin Fields plays. I know that they are enamored with his skill set and really believe that there's untapped talent there for Justin Fields. Just got to coach him up the right way, put him in the right scheme. Let's see if the Jets are able to do that. Tanner Engstrand, who was with the Lions, with Aaron Glenn and with Ben Johnson, they ran a lot of creative stuff with Johnson. I think they should try to do some of that stuff, and they will try to do some of that stuff with Fields.
Okay, let's circle back to the Steelers now. So you still have potentially the possibility that you could bring back Russell Wilson, but now a new name has emerged as a potential signal caller for the black and yellow, and it's none other than our ayahuasca-loving friend Aaron Rodgers. Mike Garafolo, more likely to be the quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers next season. Aaron
Rated G.
My posterior has suffered a double...
Welcome to What's Happening Minto, brought to you by the Minto Chamber of Commerce and Launch at Minto, the town of Minto, 88.7 The River, and Wightman TV.
Hello and welcome to What's Happening in Minto. My name is Adam Olivero and I'm just stepping in for a minute. Razia will be here for the rest of the show. I just want to let you know what's coming up on this episode of What's Happening in Minto. We'll be visiting with I'll be doing some interviews about the coldest night of the year that happened recently at the end of February in Harriston at the Harriston Arena. Amazing success, and we'll be talking to some people from there. We'll also be visiting with Terry from the
Lynn, can you tell us a little bit about the Harriston Gym and yourself?
Sure. So I'm actually brand new here to the Harriston Gym. Ownership. So we've been the new ownership for like 3 months now. But this gym, it's lots of new, but we're really excited about the new that we can bring to the community of Harriston and Minto.
Awesome. So tell us what are the programs that you have offered at the gym here?
So we are a 24-hour access gym. You get a key fob that gives you access. It works really well for our shift workers, our parents, things like that. We run a seniors fitness program with our trainer Lana, who is currently off of mat leave. She'll be coming back to start those programs up shortly. She also does a really brilliant Mommy and Me program.
Oh, I love those. Those are really fun.
They are a lot of fun around here.
So tell us, how would you describe the culture of the gym?
We are all about inclusion here. I want people to walk in the door and immediately feel welcomed, regardless of race, gender, any of those things. I want you to feel welcome when you walk in our door. So you are going to come in out of a gym membership. So monthly is $39.99. If you decide to purchase a bigger chunk, so 3 months, 6, 9, or 12 months, the price comes down a little bit from there.
That's fun. Yeah, everybody likes a nice deal. Yeah. Okay, so what type of equipment do you guys have here? Do you have any new ones?
We do have some brand new equipment. We are a small but mighty gym. We have a little bit of everything. So we have a really great cardio section. We have free weights. We have a turfed area for stretching our athletes.
upload your photos and videos, visit upload.theweathernetwork.com.
This local forecast has been brought to you by Scott's. Watering your lawn isn't enough. Feed with Scott's.
Welcome into Weather AM on the Weather Network. Lots to cover across the country as we look at our top weather stories this week. Let's go to St. John's, Newfoundland, where yesterday, look at this beautiful scene, the snow on the ground, the sun in the distance. We got up to -1 for a daytime high. Could even see some light flurries. We'll see flurries again today in St. John's. Let's go to BC, where on the south coast over the weekend, it was windy, it was very wet. Too wet, so localized flooding certainly still an ongoing issue. The March Madness is on display this week across the country in terms of big swings of temperatures. We're seeing that. Some of you are seeing snow, and we've got heavy rain in the long-range forecast to cover too. Now, our temperature anomaly through this week alone looks quite divided. So this is where we're seeing above seasonal temperatures in the fiery oranges and reds, and towards the north and the west, you're running below seasonal for this time of year. Now this afternoon, that looks like -1 for Regina, 6 degrees for Vancouver, 7 for Victoria, and you're seeing some showers, which does creep on through this afternoon. Some snow for the higher elevations. And for Alberta, we're actually tracking a system that's going to move snow across the foothills and even get along the QE2 around Red Deer into Edmonton.
On the third pair with Nate Schmidt, and that'll be how they were set up before they went out and got Seth Jones. So it's good that they made the trade. They're going to be a better team when Aaron Ekblad comes back, but they will be able to mitigate the impact of not having Aaron Ekblad because of the fact that they brought in Seth Jones, and the significant minutes and matchups that he can handle will help soften the blow.
And the Florida Panthers will be in Boston on Tuesday night. Marchand, of course, injured. He will not play. Wouldn't that have been something if he would be already back playing at TD Garden as a member of the other team? Frankie, we have a real treat for viewers after the commercial break. Our mutual friend Brian Hayes with his thoughts on the Mitch Marner situation. How fired up do you think Hazy
degrees below seasonal. So this time of year, we see typical swings. March just plays out like that so well. We have it in full action in Toronto too. We've got 8 degrees for a daytime high this afternoon and sunshine again. And by the way, if you thought that in Toronto or even Southern Ontario, it's been so sunny, it's been so nice. Well, we've been tracking that sunshine, and for the last 3 days, we've had sun. Today will be the 4th.
So tell us what's going on at the store, Terry.
Well, we've just got a new line of
muffins, but fun.
And a victory so close, you can almost taste it.
Crush his bone! I'm gonna go get new nachos.
The Loud House, Monday afternoons on YTV. Also streaming on Stack TV.
Thundermans, I need you to pose as civilians.
Sounds like we're going thundercover. I'm in.
Hot Buddy Summer, here I come.
I'm Chloe. I'm new here. This is a mission, not a vacation.
Did this Guardian thing go off the rails?
So much power.
You got Riz. Am I using it right?
No.
Ah, the Thundermans Undercover. All new Monday.
To the Galacticus to find out how do you stop 3 adorable and evil 5-year-old girls!
Oh, hey, what do you noobs want?
We're being blackmailed by the Emmas who are threatening to reveal our secret identities to the local news stations.
They sound like a trio of little...
Oh, and we still haven't captured a nasty virus bird beast thing.
Fine. We'll just use the memory zapper stick and these Emmas will forget all about you being the super dudes.
Are you sure it works?
Of course it works. Here, let me show you.
Yeah! There's strange kids in our spaceship! Ah!
It can also restore memories.
You brought dorky aliens with you?
Ooh, you're right. They are evil.
Do you have superpowers too?
Uh-huh, yeah, and a memory zapper.
If we master our creative forces, I know we can defeat Ika Inkblot. Let's go! Mermacorno! Starfall! Mermacorno!
Mermacorno Starfall, Monday evenings on YTV. Also streaming on Stack TV.
I'm not going to work.
To me.
Golia, the robotic hockey goalie, was made by a high school team in Ontario.
Questions, so you also have that swap out to use, so... Awesome. Swap out to use, so... Awesome. Comprised of 2 3-letter words. What name describes the Chinese meal...
Owners are also caught in the crosshairs of the tariff war with the U.S. But it's not just the threat of increased costs they're dealing with. By Ottawa's expanded gun plan.
So this type is a bolt action.
The owner of North Pro Sports is frustrated, trying to make sense of the federal government's latest gun ban.
It's hard to make sense of it when I have one that's good.
Others slay in one of the Discworld books by this author. Amy.
Who is Pratchett?
Terry Pratchett is correct.
Pop music for 6.
Truth blank so good. Grant.
What's Hertz?
You are correct.
Pop music 1000.
Shut up and blank the night away. Grant.
What's Dance?
Yeah.
Pop music 8.
Tell it to blank blank, we'll go on. Grant. A blank, take me away. Amy.
What is Cowboy?
Right.
So proud of you and what a great villain you were. He was? With me? Well, not so much. To Dad, I was just a failure. He never